guys have to win a couple of games to really lock in on a national seed?
It definitely wouldn't hurt. Obviously, we're not going to go down there and not try and win. I mean, as long as we're playing baseball, we're going to do the best we can. Obviously, if we play well and do what we can and go kind of make a run in the tournament, I think that definitely would help. But, it's kind of up in there, and we'll see.
Is it hard to kind of put the regional talk and national seed talk out of your minds this week, or you just kind of take it game by game?
It's definitely going to be there. I mean, it's something we've been focusing on it like the whole year. I mean, it's one of our goals is to host a regional and a super regional, but you got to take it game by game and just really focus on the task at hand. And right now, we got the SEC tournament. That's something that would be really cool. To win an SEC championship. None of us that are here now have done that, so we would obviously love to do that.
Has that been tough to put behind you at A&M, leading the last game in the 8th inning or whatever, not being able to finish, or is that something y'all moved past?
Yeah, it definitely was tough. We're a good team, and just to let one of those kind of slip away like that was rough to see. But it's baseball, and it happens every now and then. But we didn't lose too much confidence or anything. We know that we're a good team, and we definitely can win those games. We've done it all year and shown that. So it's just one of those things that happens.
What has been the key to you staying fresh and staying consistent while catching every day?
Just taking care of myself. We obviously lift. 2 times a week and try and maintain my weight. A couple of years ago I lost quite a bit of weight, but just making sure I stay. Within 225, 230, and then just stretching. I do a lot of stretching on my own before practice and stuff, and then cold tub. Me and Sykes and Massey, Scott Weathersby, we go in there maybe once or twice a week, especially before big weekends. It definitely helps us out.
How different is all of that from what you did 2 years ago?
Really, actually tried to do the same thing 2 years ago. Is it really just
you're 2 years older now?
Yeah, I think I'm just more mature with it, and kind of just making sure, putting that as a priority. And then, especially being done with school now. Now it's all baseball. That's all we're focusing on, which is awesome. It's a cool feeling.
Well, to reach this point from being projected 6th in the West, was that something y'all talked about? Was that, that chip on your shoulder kind of thing?
A little bit. We knew coming back, like the guys that were going to be here, that we had, awesome experience, and that we could definitely make a run and stuff. The new guys have stepped in and done a great job. Obviously you've seen guys like JB Woodman, who's, become an everyday starter just because of his performance. But, at the beginning of the year, it was definitely kind of in our minds. We weren't going to say anything in the media. We just wanted to go out and do the playing and let that talk for itself. But yeah, it's been fun to see, especially being projected 6th in the West.
Well, a lot of Ole Miss baseball teams have been where y'all were through about week 6 in SEC play, but really struggled to finish. You've been a part of some of them. Some of the points were a little bit before your time. What do you think the biggest difference between this team was and those teams that allowed y'all to finish?
Obviously the toughness that we've talked about, but just, consistency. Throughout the year, we've lost some close games, and then it seems like the next game we bounce back. I know I don't know the record off the top of my head, but it just seems like the games that we've lost and then come back and played, the next game we get right back on track, and that's huge. To not really go through too many peaks and valleys, just kind of consistently play. We've been able to do that this year. Obviously, it's a good group of guys, very talented, worked very hard to be in this position, but we've done some good things and had some success.
Like the SEC tournament, you've been there a couple times, the park, experience, things like that.
Yeah, it's an awesome experience. Cool hotel next to the mall and everything, big park, so you know what to expect there. But no, they do a great job. It's a fun tournament. Just getting all the teams together and kind of playing again. Obviously, playing some guys or some teams that we haven't played. If we kind of continue to win and stuff, but we've had fun the past 2 years that we've been there, so just looking forward to it again.
You kind of got to win your way into that hotel, don't you? Everybody doesn't stay there.
Yeah, no, we actually my sophomore year we didn't stay at the nice hotel. So luckily, being a 2 seed, we did that this year. So
you mentioned JB. How is he different now he was a month ago, 6 weeks ago?
I would just say confidence. I mean, obviously he came in as a big recruit. I mean, turned down some money to come here. I mean, throughout the fall, he would show those little flashes of just greatness and athleticism. I mean, he's a big kid and he's a fast kid, very talented. But I mean, he's put in the hard work. I mean, he was out here with Godwin. I mean, numerous times just getting his extra hitting in. Even the games that he wasn't starting early on in the year, I mean, he was still getting after it and working hard. Just kind of settling into that role. I mean, once he kind of realized that he was going to be starting every day, I mean, I think he gained a little bit of confidence and realized that he could do it and have some success in this league. And I mean, obviously last week he had an unbelievable week. So.
We hear a lot of you guys talk about Swayze and atmosphere and everything. This will be the first time for this senior class to host a regional here.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, we're pumped. We know, I mean, it's right around the corner. Obviously, we can see the finish line. Got to take care of some things first at the SEC tournament, but I mean, just to know that we put ourselves in that position to be back here and play in front of our fans and, you know, our home stadium. I mean, it's an awesome feeling. I mean, we're obviously very excited about it.
What do you think of winning the regular season batting title, especially as a catcher?
Obviously, it was fun. I mean, I had no idea until somebody tweeted it at me, but I mean, I'm glad that I could finish up on a strong note and just have a good season. I mean, this obviously wasn't one of my main goals coming in here. It was obviously all the team first and stuff like that. But I mean, to have that success has been very fun, and obviously I can't complain about it.
You think having that kind of attitude just helps sometimes accomplish things rather than thinking about trying to
Yeah,
do certain
absolutely,
numbers?
absolutely. I mean, when we talk about guys that you know aren't playing as much or struggling some, the first thing Coach Munico tells us is just get into the team success. You know, if you're struggling, you make an error, strike out or something, he wants you to talk and just keep communicating with your teammates and get into, you know, the team success and just winning. And when you do that, you're going to put yourself in a better position individually. We've had a ton of guys do that this year. I mean, it's obviously shown with our play on the field.
Obviously,